Hello everyone, this is João from KenHub. Welcome to another tutorial. I'm so glad you joined us because we're going to be talking on this tutorial about the muscles of the arm, as you can notice right now on your screen. Now, according to their position and also location within the upper limb, we can divide two types of muscle, and you can see them on your screen right now. The one you see on your left, is found a bit more distally on the upper limb, and we call it, you probably have guessed it already, these are the forearm muscles. On the other hand, you have on your right side an image showing part of the muscles that we're going to be talking about today on this tutorial, and these are the arm muscles, which are found a bit more proximally on the limb. Now, as I mentioned on this tutorial, we will be focusing on the arm muscles, which are positioned within the arm region, within the upper arm region, more specifically around the humerus. Now, we're going to be focusing on origin and insertion and also innervation of these muscles. And we're not going to define them or include in this group specifically based on their function, because if we look at the function of muscles that work on movements of the arm, of course we could have a larger list. But for this reason, for the fact that we're just going to focus on location, then we're going to define four muscles. And the four muscles are the biceps brachii, the triceps brachii, the brachialis, and finally we're going to look at a very small muscle but needs some attention as well, known as the anconeus muscle. Now let's talk about the very first muscle here on our list, the biceps brachii, seen here highlighted in green. And when we talk about the surface anatomy of the interior side of the upper arm, this is essentially defined or formed by the biceps, because the biceps is a large and thick muscle that definitely defines the interior portion of the upper arm. Now, also important to mention that it has two origin points or two heads, one that is known as the long head, and of course the opposite would be a short head. So we have two origin points for the biceps brachii that we're going to look at right after. Also important to mention that these origin points are covered right here by the deltoid, so it's really hard to feel them on your body, or even impossible, because the deltoid is covering them. But right here at the crook of your arm